How many continents are
But
there?
listen, I'm not going to play your games.
How many
Okay?
continents?
I'm not going to play your
You
games.
don't know
All
the
right?
answer, do you?
C2.
And do you support Trump?
Absolutely.
Okay. If the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who'd you rather vote for?
There's no comparison. If I may add, I know the America we grew up in, and we need to get back to it. And Trump is doing what needed to be done to clean up the mess of the Biden administration. Any other presidents before him. I really wish these people would just let him do what he's doing and get back to where we were. No, we need love, no hate, and we need to be a strong nation.
Okay. And Trump does the exact opposite of what you're looking for.
Oh
He
no.
causes more hate. He reduces the amount of love. He
Oh,
causes more disunity in the country. Do you want me to
all
explain
right.
why?
All right. So let me well I could I didn't expect that from you, but let me just say this, okay? Is he egotistical? Absolutely. Okay? The responsibility of a president is to do what's best for his country. Okay? He might not he might not there's times he says things I'm like, why did he say it? He's not perfect. He's not a polished politician. Okay? But the job of a leader is to do the best for his country. The border is closed. I'd rather pay $4 for a gallon of gas because we are disarming Iran. And I've been around, and I remember in the 1980s when Iran started, because I worked at the airlines and we were sending body bags and everything over, all right, for everything that was going on. They've been a thorn for 47 years, and those people would want to ruin this world. The job as a president is to do the best for his country,
Okay.
and that's what he's doing.
Okay. So
And
did
whether you like it or not, I'm telling you, at 62 years old, I remember, I'd say you're about 22, 23,
24? Did you know that Trump got Iran closer to a nuclear
24.
weapon?
He got them closer to a nuclear weapon.
Yeah, he pulled out of the JCPOA,
No,
the
he
the
didn't get
Iran
them
nuclear deal
closer.
that capped their level of enrichment of uranium at 3.67%. Which
Okay,
since he pulled out of the
so
agreement, they
so
enriched up
let's
to
let's let's go
60%, which is
back.
closer to the 90% required to weaponize it.
Okay, so you don't think sending Obama sending a plane full of money back in what 2015, 16?
How
Okay,
much
you
money?
what did that do? I believe it was around $18 billion.
Nope, it was 1.7
Okay, a
billion,
plane full of
and that
money.
was their own money that we had stole from them originally and
Oh
had
no,
accrued
no, no, no,
interest
no,
since
no.
that time.
That
Secondly,
that
the
was that.
sanctions in of themselves, the getting rid of their sanctions, that was also their own money. Now, if you want to talk about the sanctions and giving them money, Trump was willing to accept an agreement that would give them $300 billion of funds specifically from the Gulf states, along with getting rid of all of their sanctions. So Trump was willing to give them that very money that you think was so bad to give them under the Obama deal. And by the way, way more money than the Obama deal would give.
All right, so you want to stick up for a country that chants death to America every single day?
I'm
Is
not
that what you want?
sticking up for a country that says that. I'm sticking up for innocent people that are being slaughtered because of the U.S.'s actions. I'm speaking up for the fact that the U.S. is putting themselves in a worse position around the world, distancing ourselves from our allies, and causing worse off conditions, militarily speaking, by funding this conflict for no benefit of the United States of America. We've lost U.S. service members. We've
You-
lost innocent Iranian
Okay.
civilians. We've lost countless individuals in the context of this conflict, and we've gained absolutely nothing.
All right. So, what about the 30,000 people that the Iranian regime killed because all they were doing was protesting?
I don't defend the IRGC. I think the IRGC is evil.
Well, okay, but in order to make the world a safer place, okay, you can't let them have a nuclear weapon because if they have it,
And Trump
they won't think
got
twice
them
about using it.
closer.
Excuse me, let me just finish. I'd rather pay $4 for a gallon of gas because of what we're doing over there, and that it's going to change the world for the better, than pay $4 for gas because Biden closed all of our oil refineries and wouldn't let us drill. We have more oil than any other country. Who benefited from that?
The oil
China.
refineries were not
Because
closed
everything
because of
electric
Biden.
was
I'm
pushed.
sorry, you're just wrong. The oil refineries were not
We were
closed
not
because of Biden.
drilling.
Not true.
We were not
Drilling and refining
drilling.
are two
We were
separate
not
things.
drilling. Oh, listen.
Drilling and refining are two
Okay.
separate things. We were
Listen.
drilling and we were refining. And Donald Trump, his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, sold our largest refinery to Saudi Arabia.
Okay. You know what? You're 24 years old. All right. When I'm gone, okay, I'm worried about your age group growing up in this country. Okay. Um, New York already got a socialist, democratic, communist running the mayor. Okay. If everybody thinks that free is really going to work, you people, you're not going to have a great outcome in the future.
He's balanced the budget. Trump added more
This
to the
country
budget.
was
Trump added more to the debt. Zoran Mamdani provides actual promises that he fulfills. Donald Trump makes promises that he can't fulfill. I would rather a politics by individuals such as Zoran Mamdani over individuals like Donald Trump any day of the week. And the fact
okay.
that you can't
So
acknowledge that
you're
yourself shows me that you're part of the problem. You support the guy that called for the execution of some Democrats because they said to follow the law and not follow unlawful orders, who called for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution, who explicitly, right, has done countless things I could say are criticized,
I'm
or we
part of
can
the
criticize.
problem. Listen,
Yes,
I
you
lived
are.
in New York. I lived in New York. I left New York because I saw what they were doing. Okay?
And New York's better off.
Listen, what I have forgotten, you haven't even learned. Okay? You haven't even learned.
Okay, well, then
I
can
don't
you tell
know
me
if you
anything?
went to
Like,
college,
how about
if you've
this?
been indoctrinated.
Yeah,
Okay?
how many continents are
But
there?
listen, I'm not going to play your games.
How many
Okay?
continents?
I'm not going to play your games.
You don't know the
all right?
answer, do you?
I am not going to play your game.
Because you don't know the answer.
Right? Right. So
You just cut
let's
out. I
just
couldn't
cut
hear
it
you.
there.
You had MAGA Mobile. What did you say?
You know what? Listen,
Are you gonna run away
I'm
now?
the problem. Run away? No, pal. I don't run away. But when you're gonna say that I'm the problem, okay? You think you think making America a socialist country is gonna work? It hasn't worked anywhere. Mamdani hasn't come through with every single promise. In fact, after he got called in, all right, he got in as mayor. What has he done? The only thing he's done was the rent stabilizer. That's it. Where's the free busing? The supermarkets aren't going to open up until 2029. Seriously? You say that's promises kept?
So I'm not a
Listen,
socialist, but yeah, he did keep promises relating to balancing the budget, relating to specifically the rent freeze, relating to the
right?
expansions for
Okay,
childcare. He
right,
also we can point to
right.
specifically like what we were just talking
And
about
you
with the grocery stores.
realize,
The grocery stores is not
do
2029,
you
but even so, if it was
you
2029,
realize,
that's still up him upholding his promises.
no, it is 2029. It is 2029. Okay? No, no. You know, you guys, you hear free, and you want to grab it. Nothing is for free. Okay? You bought it hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. You
Sir, it's the
guys
free at
bought
the
it.
point of service. There's a difference
And
between
I'm
free at the
telling
point of
you,
service and free overall. We're saying it's free at the point of service. We're not saying there's no taxes required to pay for it. We do agree that there needs to be taxation.
yeah,
That's why we want to tax the rich.
yeah, and guess what? Guess what? Their governor, Hochul, who said, if you're not a Democrat, leave. And did you see when she was begging for him to come back, saying, everybody go to Palm Beach, Florida, get all of them to come back. We need their money. They fucked up. Okay, so now what they're doing,
Very
now
low
they're
percent of
going
people
after the
left. That's just not
billionaires,
true.
and they're trying to screw them, and now they're leaving. And now
That's just
they're
not
leaving.
true.
Excuse me?
That's just no good data for that.
Okay. All right, listen, you know, I have better things to do, waste my time.
You
with
mean you're going to
someone
run
that
away
doesn't
because
go with
I've
facts.
disagreed with you?
No, I'm not running away, but I
Yeah,
am
you are.
telling
You're
you, I've
clearly
seen the
running away
video
because
where
I've
she was
disagreed with
begging
you,
for
and
them to come
disagreeing
back.
with you is too
You're
much to
nothing
deal
but
with.
a little punk. You're
Yeah,
nothing
run
but a
away,
little
run
punk.
away, old man. You can't give me an
Okay?
actual
You're
argument. All you can do is
24.
call
I'm
me a
not running
punk.
away, pal. I'm not.
You're a
I'm not.
coward.
No, that's all. No, because you don't listen. All right, you don't
I'll
want. You
listen.
think at 24 you know it all.
No, I
You know
don't.
nothing.
No, I don't. But I know a
Okay,
hell of a lot more than you.
nothing.
Know a hell of a lot
Oh,
more
you
than
do.
you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, pal.
Run away,
I lived
buddy.
in New York till I
I
was
know you're gonna run
58.
away.
I'm not running. Oh, I'm the wrong guy, buddy. Even at 62 years old.
Then stay and
Okay,
debate
you
me.
wouldn't come face to face with me. Trust
I
me.
would. Turn your
I'm not
camera on.
threatening
I'll talk
you.
to you face
I'm
to
just
face.
telling you, you're acting tough behind the phone. You
Turn
know
your camera
what?
on. I'll talk to you face to face.
You're a, you're a special type of stupid. Okay. Congratulations.
So what does that make you? Even dumber than that? So run away. Yeah, look at that, Sharky. You're running away from someone you think is stupid. You're so scared, bro. He got cooked.